Did you see the CIA is actually stopping Bolsonaro from cooing Lula? That's weird. Yeah, Biden said that he was going to send down his national security guy to advise Lula on securing a peaceful transition of power. Hold on. Biden, Nat Soak. I like how that means both national security and national socialism. What's the name of our Nat Soak guy? Wait, why do I keep seeing Nat Soak with NatSec? I'm so stupid, dude. Holy shit. Sorry, it's just my genetically Nazi brain that's filling in the blanks there. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. Anyway, what's Jake Sullivan? Thank you. Folha de Sao Paulo, Spalo, whatever. One of Brazil's largest newspapers reported Sunday that the Biden admin also planned to send National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan to Brazil in the coming weeks, a move the paper interpreted it as meant to help bolster legitimacy of election service. Okay, this is actually a really good like blow to land on tankies, okay? Trump would have unquestionably backed Bolsonaro here, and Biden is backing Lula. Not only is he backing Lula, he's actually like trying to ensure that Bolsonaro can't coup his way to power. This is actually, in fact, I'm going to say it. This is actually perhaps the most progressive foreign policy decision, not only of the Biden administration, but maybe since the beginning of the Cold War. Up there with supporting Rojava and keeping troops there, which defended them against Turkish incursions. Like this is unironically one of the most, certainly one of the most progressive things we've done in Latin America in a very long time. I don't even know what else would compare. Wow, not supporting a coup is so progressive. No, not just not supporting a coup, sending a top U.S. official to advise a socialist leader in Latin America how to avoid getting couped by a fascist. It's not just not supporting a coup. This is an active, committing of resources to protecting socialist democracy from fascism. That is, for American foreign policy in Latin America, like, let's be clear, this is a significant decision. And I am also hoping the fact that Biden cares about that over there means he also cares about this over here. Between that and him not issuing the promotion, the 4-star general to the guy who was responsible for the National Guard not getting sent in time on Jan 6, when the White House, in a very rare move, stepped in and blocked a promotion to the Pentagon. I'm really, really, really hoping this is an indication that, like, Biden is, playing it cool, but if things really get bad, he's got his, like, finger on the button of, like, he's got, like, the anti-coup button over here. Isn't Lula more akin to a social democrat? Policy-wise, socialists tend to be social democrats because you can't just do socialism. Trotsky was right on that one. But ideologically, Lula is part of the broader socialist cause. I'm sure if he had the ability to snap his fingers and just manifest a system, I don't think it would just be like Norway or whatever. Yeah, it's all about building socialism. Was there a terrorist bombing in Somalia yesterday? Yeah. Some car bombings, right? At least 100 people were killed in 2 car bombings at a busy junction in the capital, Somalia's president said. The toll could rise to the country's deadliest attack since a truck bombing at the same spot 5 years ago. What a cursed fucking spot. President Hassan Sheikh Mohammed at the site of Saturday's explosions in Mogadishu told journalists nearly 300 people were wounded. Jesus. Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab extremist group claimed responsibility, saying its objective was to hit the education ministry. It claimed the ministry was an enemy base that receives support from non-Muslim countries and is committed to removing Somali children from the Islamic faith. Nice. Schools are an enemy base? Well, that's actually true, right? Like, if you're an Islamic extremist, like a jihadist, then yeah, education is an enemy base. Because you want everyone to be, like, living the trad Islamic life, and like education liberates people from, yeah, like right-wingers hate education. Have you tried reading the U.S. Department's travel advisory to Somalia? Why the fuck would any American citizen go to Somalia? I'm so, what? I should just read it and go like, yeah, don't. Travel advisory to Somalia, not. Refrain. If you decide to travel to Somalia, write a will. Literally! Draft a will and designate appropriate insurance beneficiaries and or power of attorney. Literally says that. Yeah, if you decide to travel to Somalia, make sure to write your will out beforehand, you know? Jesus Christ! Follow the Department of State on Facebook and Twitter. Ah, I see. This is all follower recruitment website. Vaush, I'm Somali, and my mom and aunties are in the capital. Despite the news you hear on a daily basis, most of the time is peaceful I hear from them. Okay, like, I know it's not all car bombings, but Somalia, by any standard, is not a peaceful country. Like, obviously, like, day to day, it's not going to be a car bomb every day, but, like, you know. Prepare to be a hostage? Establish a proof of life protocol with your loved one, so if you're taken hostage, your loved one can know specific questions and answers to ask the hostage takers to ensure that you're found alive. Wow. Jesus. Make sure to appoint one family member to serve as the point of contact with hostage takers, media, U.S. and host country government agencies, and members of Congress if you're taken hostage or detained. Cool. Leave DNA samples with your medical provider in case it's necessary for your family to access them so they can identify the smear of red paste. Cool. This reads like a Prima strategy guide on preparing for like an RPG on the hardest difficulty setting, you know what I mean? Things you need to do before playing like King's Gate on impossible difficulty, okay? Make sure auto-save frequently, or quick save frequently, you know? Ilhan was a Somali immigrant. Yeah, Ilhan Omar. Ilhan Omar is like the unironic American success story. She's an immigrant from, let's be real, one of the worst places on earth. And she's one of the most powerful people in the country now. She's a national representative, you know? That's pretty awesome. I mean, obviously she's like victim of constant nonstop racism and xenophobia from the right, but still. Do Somali pirates still exist? Yeah, but not as much. The Somali pirates were hated by basically everyone. The main problem with like piracy that's being done in a self-serving fashion is that you don't really like cultivate the support of any local factions. Everyone hated them, which meant that like they couldn't hide out or defend themselves. It was basically like open season on them. Yeah, you're not making any friends as pirates, you know? Unfortunately, it's not like One Piece, where you have Somali pirates visiting some, like, East African port town and solving a local problem because there's, like, a warlord who's in the tavern and he's, like, being really mean or something. And then they do a fight and everyone's like, yeehaw! But then the authorities arrive and it's like, oh, gotta skedaddle. And they run back to the ship. It's actually more like they have AKs that are more rust than metal, and every once in a while they hold up like passenger ships and try to take people's watches, and then a patrol boat will find them and reduce their ship to like Swiss cheese and sink them to the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, they need a rap theme song. Hey, Learnerbox. Pigeon. Yeah, the Somali pirates aren't as much of an issue now as before. In one of your recent streams, you were reading a wiki article on the war. Yeah, hold on. Wikipedia Somali pirates. Here, look. Can we find the, yeah, here we go. Belligerents. We have Somalia, the United States, France, Japan, India, Italy, Germany, Spain, the UAE, Netherlands, Belgium, Australia, New Zealand, Sweden, Finland, Norway, Canada, versus, with no link to their name, because they're just dudes, not an organization, the Somali pirates. Like, yeah. Gotta go. Dreaming! Don't give it up. Mahir al-Shabaab. Dreaming! Don't give it up. Masaid Albin. I don't know. These custom games can get wacky, yeah. The One Piece is real. They need a PR guy, yeah. What is Finland getting involved, though? I mean, basically anyone, like, any area the Somali pirates are in, if they encounter even one, like, national ship, you know, like, that government is going to fucking declare war. Like, it... Yeah, sorry. Overall, globally, incidents of maritime piracy and armed robbery attacks reached the lowest recorded level since 1994, according to the ICC International Maritime Bureau's annual reports up to March 2022. The drop in incidents is attributed to vigorous action taken by authorities, but is calling for continued coordination, and vigilance to ensure the long-term protection of seafarers. In 2018, there were only 2 instances of piracy. Wow. We literally freed a North Korean vessel from Somali pirates? Seriously? North Korean cargo vessel MV Daehongdan was attacked and temporarily seized by Somali pirates. The following day, the crew of the vessel overpowered the pirates with the support of a U.S. naval vessel. Holy shit. The unexpected tag team here, U.S. North Korea action against yeah, what a crossover. What is this? A crossover episode? God damn. The following day, responding to the vehicle's distress signal, the American destroyer Destroyer? Oh. Oh, sorry. I guess in my head I was just thinking they had like I don't know. Okay. Sorry. I wasn't scaling appropriately. Yes, it wasn't a fishing vessel nearby. Of course. No, it would be a navy vessel. Okay. Yeah. The American destroyer, the USS James E. Williams, approached the ship and deployed a helicopter and a VBSS team to secure the scene. Meanwhile, the North Korean sailors attacked their captors, seizing some weapons. A prolonged gunfight between the sailors and pirates resulted in the pirates' defeat. 1 or 2 pirates were killed, the other were captured. Oh, none of the Korean sailors were killed. 6 were wounded, 3 required medical treatment, which was provided by American medical personnel. This is unironically like the most positive North Korean American action I've ever heard of. The North Korean press released an unprecedented positive statement expressing gratitude to the U.S. for their help and emphasizing the successful U.S.-North Korean collaboration during the incident. God damn. The idea of being in this like this boat and then you send out a can you imagine the luck? Imagine being on a boat like this, getting boarded by Somali pirates. You send out a distress signal and then you see past the mist the fucking USS Winston Churchill or something, a fucking destroyer class ship, like just a gigantic silhouette from the fog, you know? Oh my god. And they sent a goddamn helicopter, yeah. Howdy, I'm with the United States. I'm here to help. Then they just start fucking shelling it from a distance. Absolutely. That's so true, Rumble Foreskin. The name of this vessel is the Winston S. Churchill. This is just a regular destroyer. The actual destroyer, the James E. Williams. Okay, the James E. Williams isn't quite as big. Wait, how big is the James E. Williams? The James E. Williams is 510 feet long. Okay, wait, it's a lot larger than I thought from this. Wait, hold on. Whereas the Winston S. Churchill is 509. Wait, they're the same ship. Wait, they're exactly the same size. Never mind. I knew they'd be comparable because they're both destroyers. I didn't realize it was literally the same ship. Yeah, because destroyer is like a class of ship, right? But there's variants within that class. Okay, so yeah, same ship basically. It would have been the same. We're getting there, Galley. Also, howdy. Did we give it back to North Korea? The fishing ship? Yeah, it's their boat. What is a U.S. destroyer going to do with one of these? Like tow it? You know? Probably the most famous pirate attack. Hold on. What does a Somali pirate ship even look like? Yeah, Somali, you guys gotta, the Somali pirates are not exactly well equipped for the work that they're doing. Like, at least on Google image search, these guys are literally in like small motorboats with ancient, very poorly maintained Cold War weaponry. They're not, yeah. It's not like One Piece at all, guys. I mean, they were fishers before, so yeah. They're the underdogs, you gotta root for them. It is genuinely remarkable that the Somali pirates were so bad that this is one of the very few international conflicts where nobody took their side just to spite another side. Like, nobody backed them as a way of destabilizing the region, which is like the #1 thing that happens whenever there's an insurgent group or something. Just nobody liked them. Everyone hated them. I wonder if they were ever thinking like, one of these days, some government is going to back us because they hate some other government. But nope. Yeah. Don't fuck with trade routes, I guess. The Maersk, Alabama hijacking led to a series of maritime events that began on the 9th of April 2009 when 4 pirates in the Indian Ocean seized the U.S. cargo ship Maersk, Alabama at a distance of 240 nautical miles southeast of Il Somalia. The siege ended after a rescue effort by the U.S. Navy on the 12th of April. God damn. The incident was the first successful pirate seizure of a ship registered under the U.S. flag since the early 19th century? Since the early 1800s? Like 200 years? God damn. Like 1815, 1820. God damn. Holy shit. And this, yeah, this got turned into the movie. This was the movie one. The Tom Hanks, Captain Phillips one. Yeah. That I never saw. Holy shit, we sent in a SEAL team? On Sunday, the 12th of April, the U.S. Navy SEAL snipers of Red Squadron, Naval Special Warfare. Okay, have you guys ever heard of a situation where Americans got taken hostage and ransomed, and American officials paid the ransom rather than just, like, sending in special ops and killing all of them? Because I've heard, like, every time I hear a story about, like, ransoming of U.S., like the U.S. people or whatever, every single time, they're like, hey, can you give us a couple million? And the U.S. is like, yeah, sure, hold on a second. And they're, like, brief, like, 50 dudes who have spent the past, like, 20 years doing nothing but preparing for this moment to put on wetsuits and fucking murder them. Armed with semi-automatic rifles, engaged and killed the 3 pirates in the lifeboat. Captain Phillips was rescued uninjured. Snipers fired multiple shots from Bainbridge's fantail. Fantail? Oh, the stern of the back. Okay. Killing the 3 pirates with bullets to the head. All 3 of them? They just fucking set up snipers on the back of the boat and just, like, all 3. God damn. Can we talk about Pelosi? We will. We'll do that, and that'll be the last thing we do before we play video games. They 3-starred the stage? Yeah, they did. I've heard of it. Jim Nathaniel. Footage of private security repelling an attack by pirates. It's not safe for life, right?
Go ahead. Warning shots.
Those are not warning shots. I see where those gun barrels are pointed. Those are not warning shots. Okay, I'm just going to show a frame of this. They appear to be unloading at one dude in a pink life vest on, like a dinghy. I guess this is like the face of modern piracy or something. I have no idea how you could successfully board a ship from that thing, but okay. What the fuck? Oh, wait, there are multiple. Oh, wait, okay, wait. These are not warning shots. Do they know what warning shots are? That's not what a warning shot is. You have to aim away from the guys.